Hello and welcome to sharing a cuppa with me here at the Brilliance Cafe. I'm your host, Lolo, and today I'd like to bring up something that I see happen for so many strong and brilliant women, and that I had to learn the hard way myself. So I want to talk about the fine art of agreements. Learning to make them, keeping them, and communicating them impeccably. And this includes negotiating, signing contracts, agreeing on things, just agreeing on small things. It contains so much, and we pay very little attention to this fine art. The cost of ignorance is high. It involves leaking your personal power, leaking your life force, costing you money, and eating up your wealth, ruining relationships and diminishing your sense of self. Because giving away your power innocently or unknowingly by pure ignorance when it comes to agreements is unnecessary. It's a waste. And women, time after time, lose power to bad agreements. To agreements they never really wanted to make, but did to not upset anyone. And they don't know how to handle their resistance, how to get out of it. And instead, they keep on pushing, and the cost just increases. So making agreement is not something we learn in school. At least I didn't. Not in the right way and powerful way. So how do you make an agreement? How do you know what to agree on? And are you really ready to commit? And how do you handle a broken agreement? For example, you may feel pushed into making an agreement or committing to a program, signing a contract. In marketing, you see, this is very common. Oh, it's only one seat left. Get the 90% off. It will never come back. Decide now. Get it now. So you sign up for this very expensive program or service that in one way tick all the boxes, something that you want to do, but you feel rushed into it and you make your decision based on lack and scarcity. And you know, even if you would save money, which is a good thing, of course, your decision is based on the now or never energy. So you might not have checked all conditions in the contract or asked all the questions that you had on the terms. So you start regretting your move and resent the other party. And regrets and resentments have a very, very bad effect on your body, on your health. So you stop showing up in the fullest version of you and somehow try to sneak out of what you agreed on. And the monetary save wasn't worth it after all. The same goes for impulse shopping, for example, as you agree to pay for something and later you may regret that you did. So of course it's great to have special prices. It's great to save money. It's great to have a sale and offer with the timeline. That's all okay. Actually, it's more than okay. But what is not great, what is not okay, is when you make agreements that you don't fully align with. Because then you can't fully commit and it will cost you. It will cost you energy, time and money. So make sure you know the complete picture when you agree on something. Ask if there's something unclear. Even if you feel stupid, ask. What is your way out? Check that. What is your way out if you find that you can't keep your agreement? or your commitment. So how do you handle it when someone breaks an agreement with you, or you violate an agreement with someone? Do you fall into explaining, blaming something, blaming someone out there for making somebody else's fault? Honestly, handling broken agreements can feel very difficult and cause even the most evolved person to cringe. So do you blame your partner? Do you blame your boss? Your employee? The cat? What's your style of blaming? It's so easy to fall into the trap of the triangle drama, and that's one of my favorite tools for immediately increasing one's energy and personal power. And I will come back to the triangle, to the drama triangle, in a later episode. But let's look at the keys to making impeccable agreements. For the first thing is really only to make agreements that you want to make, where you have a clear definition of what and when. Secondly, commit, but commit to very little. Make sure that you commit to what you commit to is aligned with you. Keep the agreements you do make. And change agreements that aren't working for you. And then clean up any broken agreement. Don't leave them hanging. Don't leave them open. That causes enormous energy leaks. Make sure that you're complete. And see and experience your agreements as a source of increased energy instead of a burden. Because agreements are all about integrity. It's about how you lead yourself. And as a woman standing in her full power, solid in her presence, with clear communication and emotionally literate, learn to make clear, aligned, and powerful agreements. Be brave. Dare. You can only win. And there is another thing. Because we talk so much about manifesting what we want, manifesting what our dream, the next car or whatever. You know, the first step on the manifesting mastery scale is to lead yourself. That's a groundwork. Don't escape it, because it really starts with you. And it's about staying in your integrity with your decisions and actions. Mastering the art of agreements belongs to the basics. And many people oversee this and want to manifest something they don't have, wishing and wanting something because they don't have it. So they're coming from lack, coming from scarcity. So learn to lead yourself. Decide to become a fully self-actualized person. Master the pillars of personal integrity, because then you can manifest. You can manifest from a place of joy, satisfaction, and abundance. Then you become unstoppable. And that's what we want for you and for us. So, thanks for sharing this kappa with me, and I see you in the next episode. Bye for now.